Hi everyone, today I'm going to be doing a book review for you lot. Again, sorry for the boring background, but I'm just doing this just to prevent any technical difficulties like they happened earlier. I think I explained this in the last video. This review is going to be on Noughts Crosses by Malorie Blackman, which is quite a well-known book. I'm firstly going to just start by explaining what it is about, and then I'll get more into my ratings and everything that I think of this amazing thing, which you must read. Complete recommendation. It is such a great book. So this book is basically a young adult book. It's set in a fictional racist dystopian world, and two young people are forced to make a stand in a thought-provoking look at racism and prejudice in an alternate society. We have Steffi, who is a cross and a member of the dark-skinned ruling a class, and then Callum, who is a Nought, and he is a colourless member of the underclass, and these are people that were once forced to be slaves to the Crosses. They've been friends since their childhood, but now Noughts and Crosses cannot simply mix in this world, and the romance is building between them. It's going to be drastic and tragic. It can only mean danger. Sorry if I was looking down a lot then. I literally look at the screen when I'm reading out these things because I'm so bad at summarising things, especially when I read this like a month ago as well. You know, I'm slow at getting around to reviews as well. That is another point we can take into consideration. So I'm going to give the characters a 4 out of 5. I am very, very tempted, you know, to give them a 4.5. It's so close, but 4 out of 5 is what I'm giving. I love the relationship between Callum and Steffi, how that is brought across with the Noughts and Crosses thing. It's a very interesting, vivid idea. It all flows together very well and it gets you excited right from the start. I love reading the differences between them, how they contrast. I always find that kind of thing very interesting. It kind of, I think, sums up that even though there is differences in life, things can kind of work as well. You know, you have to work to make them work, but they can eventually. To be honest, I don't fully always connect with them. I don't think that they are totally memorable for me. I don't go raving about them and everything, but they are still very good characters, very strong characters that keep the book moving throughout. The plot's going to get a 4.5 out of 5, and I think from the start it was just pretty much full-on epicness and awesomeness, exactly what we want to see. Great exploration of some pretty deep themes as well. I think they really get a young adult audience thinking very well and relating to it as well. I think it teaches a lot of people as well, and it's just very, very, very good. I just loved what it was about. It was also very fast-paced. No dragging at all is something I always pick up on, and there was no dragging in this book. It kept me hooked throughout it. Despite the length as well, it was a very fast read, so, you know, definitely, again, a recommendation. I loved how it builds to, you know, what I would say is probably quite a shocking ending as well. I really, really like that. It gets me really, really excited for book 2 as well, and I just want to read that as soon as possible. Even though I'm so busy at the moment with exams, I still want to read it. It's definitely going to be on my summer to be read list. The writing is also going to get a 4.5 out of 5. It's a very simple style, but I think it's a very effective style nevertheless. It really balances well and everything's brought across very clearly, very, very easy to understand. I think the chapters as well, they're relatively short. They really help you to power through the book. I think short chapters are definitely positive things. I think it's really good in this sense as well because it flicks between the two perspectives very well. I think if the chapters were any longer, you would sort of forget little bits. It wouldn't flow as well, whereas the short chapters are very snappy, get you the information quickly, because you're not really waiting too long to find out what's going to happen with the other character. It's very, very balanced between them as well, and it generally works very well. Description to dialogue ratio as well is absolutely perfect. You know, some people say maybe more description at times, but I don't think it's necessarily needed for this style. I think it works well in its simplistic way. You know, to be honest, if everything works well and I can understand things the way they are, I don't see that it needs to be changed. So that gives us an enjoyment of 4 out of 5. As I keep saying, very, very enjoyable, absolutely amazing, kept me thinking throughout. It was, you know, full-on awesomeness. I love the fast-paced nature of the book. I thought that worked very well. Like I said before, maybe a few parts are a little bit forgettable, but it's still very, very good, and it really got me thinking. I really, really did enjoy it. And overall, as a mean average, that means we get a 4.3 out of 5, so that is a great rating from me. So happy to give a little higher rating. Recently, I've been rating a little bit lower, and it's great to be rating into the 4s again. I totally recommend this. You know, it's such a fun, enjoyable read. You're really going to enjoy it. You're going to power through it, which is what we all want, I believe. It's also got a deeper meaning to it as well than what you might think originally, and you would just really enjoy it. I can totally say that you will, because you will. And if you're up for it, give it a go, because you will enjoy it and you will not regret it. If you do, I don't know. You do. It's your opinion, but, you know, I do think you would really like it. So everyone, that was my review for Noughts Crosses by Malorie Blackman. I really hope you all enjoyed this review. Hopefully it was helpful and insightful and fun and amazing like the book is. And yes, hopefully it was good. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, share and subscribe. Tell me what you think, if you've read the book or if you're going to read it or anything about it. And I will see you all again later.